Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel where I talk about something that I really hope you do not do. I've wanted to talk about this for a while, probably like a year or more on my channel, but I just haven't gotten around to it. You know, on this channel, I just talk about stuff. I used to make videos on this channel a long time ago, like more than a year ago, but then I stopped. I was off and on this channel for a while. And I always had this video idea in the back of my mind. I always wanted to talk about this, but I never got around to doing it until today. I want to talk about vaping. Everybody does it. Vaping. Just pulling out this little vape thing and smoking it, and everybody does it, right? At least where I'm from, I see everybody doing it. I see kids my age doing it. My whole junior high and high school years, everybody around me had a vape. I remember I was in 7th grade. Literally in 7th grade. I was probably like 13. Yeah, no. I was probably 13 years old in 7th grade. And I remember I had this class. It was a music class. It was literally called music. But we didn't even learn about music. I don't know. What was that class? In that class, we would like watch videos on the TV and then like work with like musical instruments, but we never would play the instruments. We would just like work on the instruments. It was so weird. Maybe they just had that class for people to fix their broken music instruments. Dude, that's so stupid. So I was in that music class working on instruments, and I had like a friend in that class. His name was Alex. He wasn't really my friend. I think he was a year older than me, but I never really looked at him as my friend. He was just one of the people in the class that I would talk to, because that class had a bunch of just random people in there. So I would hang out with Alex every once in a while. We were in a group sometimes. We were fixing these trombones and pianos. And as we were fixing these instruments one day, he goes over to the corner of the room, and he looks at me and he signals me over. He wants me to come over here. And he's like holding something weird in his hoodie pocket. He pulls it out and it's this shiny, like big cartridge of liquid. And I'm like, what the hell is that? I assumed it was something that you smoked, but I didn't know what it was because I was 13 years old. This 8th grader started smoking his little vape when the teacher was like in the room. The teacher was literally in the room. We were in the corner and I was like, bro, what are you doing? He smoked this vape and blew out like one of the hugest vape clouds ever. And then he realized what he did and he started like fanning it, trying to mess up trying to break the cloud up, because we're in class and there's a huge cloud of smoke coming out of his mouth. And he's like, oh my gosh. So then he successfully like fans it out. And then I was like, damn, like what is that? And he told me it was a vape. It was some type of smoke and some liquid that you inhale into your lungs, and it tastes good. It tasted like banana ice or something. He said something like that. And from that moment on, I was like, ugh, like you're breathing stuff into your lungs? It didn't end there though, because in 8th grade, more people started doing it. And then my freshman year, when I got to high school, that's when it really ramped up. You would go to the bathroom, like you really have to poop after lunch. You would just rush to the bathroom, go into the stall, open the door, and there's a kid in there sitting on the toilet vaping. He's like, oh, sorry. He has his full clothing on, sitting on the toilet. Bro, I need to poop. Move. People would sit in the bathroom all day and just vape, smoke out of this little cartridge thing. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm a saint and act like I'm an angel. I think it was my freshman year or maybe sophomore year. I think it was freshman year. When I played soccer, I became friends with a lot of my teammates on the soccer team. And I hung out with them a lot. And these people obviously vaped, because everybody in high school, or at least my high school, every single person in my high school seemed to vape. I started hanging out with them, and I got peer pressured into doing it. Now, obviously, I could have said no, and I did say no for a long time. They would say, you know, want to hit this? And I was like, no. But eventually, I ended up trying it, and I hated it. Like, it was disgusting. It's just smoke in your lungs, filling your lungs. Your lungs are only supposed to be filled with oxygen. Putting smoke into your lungs is horrible. And I was on a soccer team where your lungs, you need your lungs, bro. They made us run like crazy at soccer. You need healthy lungs to play soccer. And all of my teammates were vaping. And I was like, wait, what? Like, you guys are going to be so out of shape from this smoke in your lungs. That's why my soccer team sucked. From me to you right now, don't vape. Don't ever get into vaping. But if you don't think it's super bad, let me say something. So every single vape most of the time has nicotine. Nicotine is extremely addictive. If you feel like you can't get addicted to something, I dare you to try nicotine for like 3 weeks. Not even 3 weeks. Try smoking this little vape with nicotine for 3 days. You will be addicted to it. You will not be able to put it down. It's horrible. Now, I'm not saying do it, but it will be addicting. It's not good for you too. Nicotine is in cigarettes. People always say, bro, I'm vaping. I'm not smoking cigarettes. Like, vaping's way better than cigarettes. Dude, you're still smoking nicotine. There's also like ultra fine particles that, like, when you breathe in a vape, you get it inhaled deep into your lungs. These particles should not be in your lungs. And almost every single one of these vapes has flavors. Like some of these vapes are like blue ice flavor or like fruit punch flavor or strawberry banana flavor. Like they try to put these cool and awesome looking flavors all over it. Like I'm pretty sure there was one that was like strawberry ice cream or like banana split flavored or cotton candy flavored. You want to know how they flavor these? They don't actually put cotton candy inside the vape. They put a bunch of chemicals that have a hint of cotton candy. They put like triphthaliditane or diacetylane, like I'm just making stuff up. But you would find ingredients like these in a vape. That's how they make this flavor. These dietrilophyllobutylines taste just like cotton candy, or they taste just like cherry, because they're a bunch of chemicals. I'm not gonna sit here and just tell you every single thing that's bad for vaping. Like you can get asthma, you can get scars in your lungs, you can get organ damage, you can become addicted, you can start smoking cigarettes because you're so addicted to the vape. It can give you sleep problems, and it's also like, I know some people who are addicted to vaping, and sometimes like if they don't have their vape, they like still like put their hand up to their mouth. They do the motion of like putting a vape into their mouth. They don't have a vape, but they like grab their hand and they put their hand over their mouth. Like you're that addicted that you have to do the motion of putting it in your mouth. It's just horrible. And I want you to remember this one quote. This is a quote that I kind of made up. Not really. I mean, I probably heard this, but I feel like I made it up. I probably didn't. But right now in your life, it's probably going to be cool to vape. And it's going to be cool to go drink. And it's going to be cool to be a party guy. If you're anywhere around like 13 to like 18. It's super cool to vape. It's a cool thing to drink. But if you don't do it, you're lame. In reality, it's lame to vape. It's lame to drink. It's lame to be that party guy. And it's cool to be that guy who doesn't do it. It's cool to be the guy who is sober. If you take anything from my videos and from my channel, it's this. Do not start vaping. Do not start drinking. Go work out. Be healthy. You want to know why everybody dies when they're 60 or 50 now instead of dying when they're 70 or 80? Because they all vaped, or they all eat nasty food, and they don't work out, and they all drink, and they live for the weekend. So I'm just trying to help you live a couple extra years. Don't get into vaping. It's not cool. You're going to lose friendships, lose relationships. You're just going to look lame. If you want to learn how to make some money and become a freaking beast, I made a video talking about that, how you can make money as a younger kid. This is stuff that I did to make a ton of money when I was younger. Click that video. Peace out.